We are under Gerald Rojas, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher.
We're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. I think your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talked about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And a curveball in for a strike. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2. Rojas has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Torres going back on it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Into the box now, Rafael Estrada, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Castro stands at second with 2 gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball, and he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked, and take that off-speed pitch deep.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Ronald.
Standing in now, Ronald Gardner, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Morales moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Jorge Buckner will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
In now, Jefferson Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Skied into straightaway right. Ray has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, Ronaldo Morales, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And they're runners at the corners now. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Comes set, now the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Aguilar has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Next to bat for the Giants, Elmer Vance. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
1-1. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Right to him. Throw in time and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-1. Now at the plate, Leonardo Ortiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Leonardo Ortiz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here comes the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Ortiz gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Aguilar. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Line towards center field. Walters will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They lead it 2-1. Standing in, Rod Bond. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Allegri comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Darrell Walters comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. High in the air out to center field. Aguilar is there. 2 gone. Stepping in, Christopher Flores. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Castro is there, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. So striding in, Jorge Buckner, 9-1-2 due up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Omar Mendoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted into center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance, Benjamin Allegri. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Arizona's on top, 2-1. Leading off the inning, Gerald Rojas. And they'll need him to get something going here. Popped him up. Gardner over to his right. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jefferson.
So striding forward now, Jefferson Torres. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Christopher Cerda, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Yeah. 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. Now that ball's hit well, deep, and it's a foul ball. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Norman Cardona, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he's safe.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box now, Ronaldo Morales. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
With that base hit right there, D-Roll, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Standing in now, Elmer Vance. No balls and 1 strike. Cardona on second. Morales is over at first with 1 away. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're caught there trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Bond playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Popped up. Ortiz has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Darrell Walters. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. High in the air out to center field. Aguilar is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for two, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Giants on top, 3-2. Leading off the inning, Ali Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Hit to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Rafael.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Estrada. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cerda is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Ronald Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
In now, Leonardo Ortiz. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. I'm set with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Three and 2 now. William Ray would be next if they can keep this inning alive. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Bounce it to the left side. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They trail 3-2. Into the box, Christopher Flores. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ray on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jefferson Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that 2. Leading off the inning, William Ray, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone! Solo shot to right center, and the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Center fielder, number 4.
Into the box now, Felipe Aguilar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes on 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Walters. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 54.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jorge Buckner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Digging in once again, Omar Mendoza. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Torres is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. So stepping in, Christopher Cerda. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Line drive to left. Mendoza is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
At the plate, Norman Cardona, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Fielder number 3, Reynaldo Morales.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Reynaldo Morales. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Elmer Vance. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Up next for Arizona, Benjamin Allegri. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Allegri.
And there's ball 1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Now at the plate, Ali Castro. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Jason Ramirez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Ramirez.
Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
In now, Ronald Gardner. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Striding in, Rod Bond.
Leading off for
Here's the first pitch to him.
Catcher.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Darryl Walters.
Darryl Walters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now, Christopher Flores. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Michael Ruiz will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jefferson.
So coming to the plate, Jefferson Torres. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here at Griffith Stadium in our nation's capital. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Ronald Song is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside, ball.
And that misses for ball one. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Felipe Aguilar. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Henry Burton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 71, Henry Burton.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no. Jason Laguna gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jason Laguna.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Mendoza going back on it at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Cerda takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score, and the Giants have tied it. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Stepping in now, Norman Cardona. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. No outs, nobody on. This one's down to third. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Urbina takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Standing in now, Ronaldo Morales. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, third baseman, Elmer.
Ready once again, Elmer Vance. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it's foul, strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here it comes on 0-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think A non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
First and second now, one man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get to count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Omar Mendoza. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Digging in, Benjamin Allegri. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box, Ali Castro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rafael.
So digging in now, Rafael Estrada. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. 1. Digging in and looking for more, Christopher Flores. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. A high fastball is in there. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Ready with the 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, right back to him on the mound. There's one, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Into the box now. Jefferson Torres fouled away. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. This game's all tied at 4. Sam Dyson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now to the plate, Ronald Gardner. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, Leonardo Ortiz.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Leonardo Ortiz, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Walters is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, William Ray. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
This is pulled into right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Stepping in now, Felipe Aguilar, and it's fouled away. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder to plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Mike Loaiza will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Now batting.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Benjamin Allegri. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Mendoza is off at first with 2 away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw over, being especially careful here. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. D-backs out in front, 7-4. Ronald Medrano is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Christopher Cerda, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Norman Cardona, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mendoza is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reynaldo Morales. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Last strike here for the Giants. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Arizona came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Keith Urbina is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
For the ball game tonight, for the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 4 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.